Hi everyone, I am Grace Turk, a three-time national champion shortstop for the OU Sooners, and I want to welcome you to an episode of Defensive Dimes, which is a monthly challenge we're hosting where players of all ages can submit their jaw-dropping, spectacular defensive plays, and there's also a way that you can go and submit your own to be on next month's episode. Each participant that did make the show, you will receive a Defensive Dimes t-shirt. But it doesn't stop there. We need you, our viewers, to go and vote to determine the top play for each month. And the winner is going to receive a $100 shop credit to Resilient. So let's get into it. Today, I have with me Lexi Slater, a former shortstop for Iowa State University, and now a softball instructor in San Diego, California, 9 training. Also, we've got Kylie Green, who played second base for UMHB. She's a friend of mine in Frisco, Texas, and I am so excited to have you ladies on today.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you for having us, guys. I'm excited to be here.
We've got fellow middle infielders here, so I know we love some good diving, dirt plays, and let's see our first video submission. We have a play from Addison, who's a 13-year-old second baseman from the Rebels in Overland Park, Kansas. Let's check out Addison's play. Was that a double play? We would have to go back and check that out. Lexi, as a shortstop infielder, what do you think about that play?
I just love how her momentum not only took her into the dive, but the momentum actually took her into that double play. I can't really tell if the umpire calls safe or out. Hopefully they called out because that's definitely worthy of a double play. But I just love when momentum takes you in the right direction and it calls for a double play.
Yes, her feet were moving. That's what I always say to infielders. Keep your feet moving. Good things are going to happen. All right, we're going to move on to our second play. We've got a play from Aspen Walker, another 13-year-old. She's a second baseman for the select softball team in Shawnee, Kansas. Okay, honestly, those look like spitting images of the same play, but this girl, I saw some horizontal movement right there. We got sideways. Kylie, have you ever made that kind of play, and what do you think?
No, I mean, that's the kind of play you beg your coach to hit you in practice, right? Those backhand diving that you can end on just one more rep right there, and you just wait for it to happen in a game. But no, that's an awesome play. That's easily a base hit up the middle, and she just took it away.
Of course. We want to be behind our pitchers and fielders. I absolutely love that one. All right, our third submission, we have a video from Gracie Hernandez and Alex Blassie, a shortstop catcher combo. They are 14-year-olds and they play for OK Fuel in Edmond, Oklahoma. Let's check out these two.
Liberty are approach.
Wow.
I didn't expect it to go that way. I don't know about you guys. It makes sense why it's a double duo play. We got to get the catcher some love in that. Lexi, what do you think about that play?
Absolutely. When I was watching it and that hit through the 5-6 hole, I was thinking for sure she was going to 1. And then when I saw her go home, I was like, that was way ahead of what I was even thinking. So for that age level and for that expertise to think about going after the lead runner with something hit in the slot in the 5-6 hole is just thinking way ahead, and she was ready for it, and she gets the out. Not only did she just try to make it, she actually got the out. So I love that play.
Oh yeah, and when I think of shortstops and catchers, those are two of your leaders on the team, and so for both of them to be heads up, knowing, hey, we got to get the runner out at home. We don't want to run scoring. I mean, you're talking heads up defense. That is the definition of that.
Absolutely.
Very impressive. Okay, fourth video, we've got Kinley. She's a 14-year-old first baseman for Epic in Kansas City, Missouri. Here is her play. We almost had a collision right there. Kylie, whose ball is that? And I mean, what a play. Tell me about what you think on that.
I mean, that one's a tough one because you can see even in the video, all the other outfielders are right in there too. So that could be anybody's ball. And so just the guts it takes for a second baseman to get over there, go moving backwards to catch that is really incredible. So I think I might have been shy and ducked out myself, if I'm being honest, waiting for that center fielder or shortstop to come take charge.
I agree with you. That's leadership to call for it and to not be afraid to go and get that. But that teamwork too. I mean, shortstop knew, hey, she called it. She's got it. What a play. All right. Next up, we have Tinley, who rhymes with Kinley in the last video. Tinley Williams, she's an 8-year-old third baseman. So we got a young one here. She plays for the Ultimate in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Here's our 8-year-old Tinley.
Oh, wow.
We got dirty on that. Even though it's turf in Oklahoma, I get it. We got dirty. I mean, Lexi, this is a young one. So this is impressive. What are you thinking?
I think when you look at the age, like you said, she's young and she makes a play like that. One thing I love to see is when a player makes a play in foul territory. It's easy when it's in fair territory. It's in between the lines. You go hard, you go 100%. But sometimes when that ball is outside of that fair territory, sometimes we let up or we think it's, unreachable. And for her age, her mentality to go after that play, almost making it back to the catcher, I mean, that was incredible. I love to see her go 100%, not let up, even if that ball's in foul territory.
It's heads up because you might think, oh, it's foul, it doesn't count. But an 8-year-old who knows, I'm going to go steal this out. I mean, that's what she's doing right there. She's getting aggressive, getting dirty, and taking it out away from the other team. So, whew, that young one. She's our youngest one so far. What a play. All right, to wrap us up, we've got play number 6 from Erin Peebles. She's a 12-year-old shortstop for Batters Box DFW in Argyle, Texas. Hey, I'm a little biased towards that name. I like that team name, Batters Box. Never heard of that before, but let's see what this team's got.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Double play.
she doubled it up. Wow. My jaw was to the floor on the dive. And then it was just a surprise bonus out getting her at 1. Kylie, what do you think about that being our last play of the day?
Well, that was awesome. And you had bias about her team name. I got a little bias about Texas girl. Look at that little Texas athleticism diving up the middle right there. That's a shortstop's dream right there. Dive and play up the middle again, taking away a base hit. And how about just the athleticism to be able to pop up and make a good throw back at first base? That's way harder than you would even anticipate.